power shift stems from the mega trend we see in the sector, which is the transition towards a low carbon economy. This will have major implications globally. So if I were to summarize what we see as the power shift, is the shift towards three main drivers. The first one is higher quality infrastructure investments, because the transition to a lower carbon economy cannot be done without utilities stepping up their investments. It is utilities that ultimately will develop most of the renewable sources and build the infrastructure that would allow to cut consumption. And the second point is a return to growth for the industry as a whole, largely thanks to these investments we just mentioned and refinancing. This is literally changing the trend we have seen for the past 7 to 8 years. And a return to growth is important. Why? Because it should allow the sector to trade at a premium versus history. And also it would allow utilities to start to increase again dividends. And the third point is a much more constructive regulatory regime. Now, in the past couple of years, we have seen almost a U-turn by the regulators. We have seen many of the taxations introduced in 2008 and 2014 to be either taken away or reduced. We have seen regulators putting in place frameworks that effectively plant the seeds for higher future investments in the industry. So this is early days, yet very encouraging. So there's lessons to be learned from European utilities in transition to low carbon economy, because utilities have turned something which was highly disruptive into a profit center. What you see European utilities doing can easily be translated to other regions like North America, Australia, South America, and even Asia. So if there's a lesson to be learned globally, is that in other regions utilities should set up their business model right away to prepare themselves for the next 30 years. And the next 30 years are going to be decarbonized with intelligent networks, which is going to drive further investments for utilities.